Hello, I'm Abram, and this anti-inflammatory PDF has been emailed to you right now. What I'm going to do is actually a video form of it. That way you don't have to read it, but also so I can answer some pretty commonly asked questions and make sure that you actually use this PDF and get the most out of it. So this is totally free. This is the exact protocol that our clients have seen freaking awesome results with, and I just want to share some of the results that our clients have seen following these types of protocols. So this is Natalie. She dropped over 50 pounds. This is Mary. She dropped over 50 pounds as well, lost all of her face fat. This is Lauren. She lost over 40 pounds, lost all of her belly fat. This is Kim. She also lost all of her belly fat. So you get it. It works. I don't have to go into a bunch of them. Just know that when you eat fruits, fruits do not make you fat, especially when you eat the right anti-inflammatory whole fruits. So this has been an absolute game changer. And the reason I found this out is my degree is in applied health sciences. And I basically went to college to learn how to read studies. So I'm a professional nutritionist. I'm a hormonal health coach for women specifically. But as I'm reading the studies for our clients in our program, I noticed that they always had like a subsection of the notes of studies that would say, just a side note, the women that were eating more fruits also lost more weight. And it's something to look into in the future. After I saw this in study after study after study, I was like, holy crap, we should try that. So, one of the benefits of my program is I have hundreds of women in my program, and I've been running it since 2014. So, 11 plus years of running the same program. Plus, we work with a very specific type of woman, a woman that has digestive, like constipation issues, and inflammatory issues and hormonal issues. So if we work with that type of woman over and over, we can run our own studies inside of our program. And that is where this anti-inflammatory fruit protocol came from. I ran my own study specifically for women that have hormonal and inflammatory issues to see if it will help them lose the weight. And holy crap, did it work. It is so freaking effective. We had a woman, the first time we ran the study, that lost 15.4 pounds in 3 days. Like, that was the most insane thing. I don't expect you to lose that much weight. That was insane. But, a few pounds in a few days just eating whole fruits. So the whole backing behind this is that uh, anti-inflammatory fruits will actually clear out inflammation in the gut. That inflammation is caused from a condition known as leaky gut. Leaky gut is when undigested food particles actually leak out into your intestines and cause systemic inflammation. To stop that leaking, what you need to do is you need to make sure you clear it out in a way that doesn't give you diarrhea. That means you have to have regular bowel movements and you need to eat something that actually feeds your gut microbiome to make it healthier. Fruits, because of the fiber on these carbohydrates, it has the specific type of fiber. It has sugar and it has dietary fiber. Dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble fiber, will help to heal the gut and it'll help you lose weight at the same time. And the best part is fruits are freaking delicious. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of bloating. We want to get rid of that distended belly, just like we saw with Lauren here. We want to get rid of this big bloated belly. How do we do that? We do that by eating the right anti-inflammatory whole fruits. And the fruits that work the best for women are the ones where you eat the whole thing. That means you eat the skin included. Now, if you were to have these, you would think there might be a limit, but there actually is no limit in how many fruits you can eat. You can eat literally all day, every day, for 3 consecutive days. Eat nothing but fruits. And we have never had a single woman gain weight unless they have constipation. If you have constipation, this probably won't work because you need to get rid of the constipation. But this also might help you alleviate the constipation. In order to do that, in order to have this fruit protocol work most effectively, you need to drink the water before eating these fruits all day. So you want to drink 4 to 16 ounces of water or more because that water will actually mix with that soluble and insoluble fiber inside of the fruits. And what it's going to do, it's going to cause something called anti-obesity effects, which makes them impossible to overeat. Like, think about it this way. Have you ever, like, met someone that was like, man, I was so skinny. and then I ate too many apples. It doesn't happen. It's never happened. It never will happen. Like nobody's ever gone on an apple bender and ate 15 apples because they were binging. It literally physically can't happen because of this anti-obesity effect. And when you mix the fiber with the water, that is the key. So what you want to do is you want to pick things that are classified as fruits. And this is the really interesting part. I thought that fruits were the things that were loaded with sugar, but fruits are just the things that have the seeds on the inside. Like I didn't know that cucumber was a fruit. I knew that apples were a fruit, but there are lots of things that are classified as fruits that I didn't know were classified as fruits, and they also work in this anti-inflammatory protocol. You can just go freaking nuts on grapes, and it will also work. But as long as the seeds are on the inside, that is key. With the exception of like any type of berries will also work. Let me show you the other types of results that we'll see here and the types of protocol that you want to follow. So the results that we saw is that the average weight loss after eating nothing but these whole fruits with water for 3 days was 6.7 pounds. Now, you're like, Abram, am I losing 6.7 pounds of body fat? Probably not. It's probably inflammation. Because what is that? Like 3,500 calories times 6.7. Do you think that you're in a 23,450 calorie deficit? No. Like even the woman that lost 15.3 pounds, let's see, 15 pounds times 3,500. Do you think she lost 52,500 calories in 3 days? No, that's impossible. That is not what happened. What happened is you're just walking around like a big old water balloon, and that's what's causing all those problems. Your joints hurt. You wake up injured. You have a weight loss plateau that you cannot break even if you're eating healthy. That's because of that leaky gut that we need to cure. So what you want to realize is that you are taking off inflammation primarily with this. But if you are on a weight loss diet, it's cool to see how much weight you've actually lost by taking off that inflammation. And you will know that you have that inflammation because your weight is pretty much stuck. If your weight is stuck, you're going to have to follow something that's an anti-inflammatory protocol because the odds of you being the exact same weight every single day is 0. Like, what are the odds you drink the same amount of water, you'd breathe the same amount, you'd have the same amount of water content inside your food, your body would use the same amount of water in your digestive system, you would have the same amount of liquid in your diet day to day is absolutely 0 because we pee different amounts, different days. The only way you could be the exact same weight every single day is if you are dealing with some type of inflammatory issue. So what you want to do is you want to do this for 3 consecutive days. Day 1, what you're going to be doing is you are going to have fresh or frozen fruits. Fresh fruits definitely work better, objectively work better. Frozen, if you have absolutely no choice, then do frozen. But fresh fruits objectively work about like 500% better. Like they're way better. If you do organic or not organic, it doesn't matter. I prefer organic because they taste better. Both organic and non-organic both have pesticides, so it doesn't really matter. Like in terms of like what you'll get, it's just what type of pesticide they use. So organic tends to even have more pesticides, but it doesn't even matter. What matters is that like it tastes better. You're more likely to eat a diet that tastes good. 2, you want to make sure that you are spacing your meals apart. So you don't want to just snack all day. You still want to stick to meal times if at all possible. So you still want to eat nothing but whole fruits. And there's a list of the whole fruits here. There's a million that you can choose from. What you're going to do is you are going to eat nothing but these. But once again, if you like grapes, go nuts on grapes. If you like pears, go nuts on pears. If you like kiwi and you're brave and you're willing to eat the skin, eat that. Like that would be freaking awesome. Like, but the key is to drink water. Drink plenty of water in order to have that dietary fiber work to clear out this leaky gut and cure the inflammation. So drink the water, eat the fruit, and then still try to wait at least 4 hours in between your meals. This will give your digestive system time to eat what's in your body. So what's really cool about this is since they have anti-obesity effects, hopefully you eat it and then you get very hungry afterwards. And right now you're saying, hey, I don't want to be hungry. No, you do want to try to be hungry. Think about it this way. If you are trying to lose weight, trying to lose body fat specifically, and you are never hungry, your body has no time to actually eat what's on your body. But the cool part about this is that if you get hungry again, just eat more fruits. Like even if you eat and then 4 hours later you feel like you want to eat again, go for it. Like you're not going to be able to overeat it. But hopefully you get hungry at some point during this. If you never get hungry, it's probably not going to be as effective. Yeah, obviously you shouldn't feel like you're starving. If you feel like you're starving, just eat some more fruit. But it has to be whole fruits where you eat the whole thing. So something like a banana wouldn't work because you're not eating the banana skin. Pineapple wouldn't work. Please don't try pineapple. That'd feel pretty crappy coming out. Crappy. It'd be tearing up your insides. Please don't eat a whole pineapple. But you get what I'm saying. Any of these where you eat the whole thing, all of these, bell peppers, raspberries, green beans, cherries, cherry tomatoes, like all of those would all work, and because you eat the whole thing. You want to eat nothing but this, and that is it for all of day one. Day two, if you want to try to make it more flavorful, this is where I try to get nothing but organic or very fresh ones. So if you did fresh or frozen for day one, and day two, you're like, I want to have something a little bit better. That's when I really recommend going for the organic versions. Once again, just because they taste a lot better. Like I would love to you just to eat a diet that's freaking delicious. So that's what I recommend for that one is just have something that is tasting really good. Then you are still going to be drinking more water in order to do this. Because if you don't have enough water, you're going to have gas, bloating, indigestion. If we don't have the dietary fiber mixed with the water, then that's where you have gastrointestinal distress. But if you drink plenty of water, if you do notice that you're getting gassy, if you notice you're getting bloated, that is not normal. That should not be happening. That means you are not drinking enough water. That water needs to mix with the dietary fiber and stop all that bubbling from happening. So drink 16 plus ounces of water right before your meals, and that should help alleviate that. Day three, really try to focus on variety. Like I was just saying the first couple days, all right, if you like one thing, go nuts on it. You can eat nothing but grapes all day if you want. By day three, I really want to try to get a wide variety of colors and shades in your diet. Have different types of grapes, have different types of berries, have different types of foods that are different colors and shades. This will create a very healthy gut microbiome. So that way when you stop doing this, your body starts to physically crave eating more fruits, and fruits have anti-obesity effects. If you want to see those results like our clients, you've got to be eating these fruits in a way that allows you to actually cure the root cause. You don't want to have a leaky gut forever. So in order to cure that, you need to create this system where your microbiome is healthy and craving healthy foods. One more thing I want to know is since we are basically eating sugar for 3 days, sugar and fiber, which is all that fruits are they're carbohydrates. It's not all sugar. You are not having salt. Salt is what we need for electrolytes. Electrolytes prevent headaches. They prevent dehydration. We need to have salt in our diet. So if you need to drink something, it's totally okay not just to drink water, but to drink broth. If you're a vegetarian, drink veggie broth. If you're not a vegetarian, I highly recommend bone broth, and you just get a version where there's no sugar added. Zoop is my personal favorite, but there's 1 million. Just look for any bone broth, and it says no sugar added, and that's all you got to get. Or you can make it yourself and drink that. That'll have salt that will prevent headaches. That'll have salt that'll prevent cravings. They'll have salt that will actually make sure you're hydrated during this time because you're drinking a crap load of water. You can actually drink so much water you become dehydrated because it's taking those salts out of your body. You have to make sure we're replenishing those salts and making it. You could also season your fruit. You want it with like cinnamon or anything that's 0 calories, totally fine. Some women do hot sauces, which is also fine. As long as there's 0 calories, that's okay. And that is it. You can follow this as often as you want. Fruits are super healthy. They are really good for taking off weight, and that is how you follow the anti-inflammatory protocol. I really hope this helps you. If it did, please share this with someone else. But that is it for this. If you have any questions, please send me a message, and I'll be happy to help. Hope you have a great rest of your day.